Yeah, what's good, YouTube? Another day to yap about stuff. I've been thinking just shortly actually about just doing it anyway. You might find yourself in something that you kind of are interested in, and you know, sustaining it for a very long time can be a hard thing. You get, because it's normal, it's human condition. That's just the way we are all designed to. You get, so but you now realize to achieve anything great in life, it takes a level of consistency. You have to just do it, and it's more like a marathon instead of a sprint. So you have to always just dig deep inside yourself and find a way to go push yourself through the whatever that will be limiting you to achieve whatever it is. So, for instance, I remember when I started, that was last year, I started bodybuilding, working out. I know how, because it was more like I had to move away from my this environment to a different environment. There were a lot of things, factors that made me push through, because it was very uncomfortable. I knew one was I had health issues that I had to address at that moment, which was one of the primary reasons why I was just consistent with working out, because I knew that I was just tired of the pains and everything. So, and I just knew that at the end of the day, it's my life. You get, it's not, and there's nobody to talk to that would understand the degree of whatever I was going through as of last year. So I had to push through. I was always showing up every day. I remember lifting weights, doing bicep curls. Then I didn't even have an idea on what exercises to do, but I just had to do it, watching YouTube as well, and learning, sifting through the noise, through the junk on the internet, just to know actually what exercises I should do for each muscle and all that. So you realize that it also applies to everything in life, anything in life that you are interested in, even making videos like this, because most days I'm like, I don't even know what to talk about. It's not like I don't know what to talk about, it's realizing that I've not actually brainstormed enough, set a plan, a system that would work for me. Just like when I started working out, I knew that okay, so and so days I'll have to rest. Then the next day I'm working out. That was like a mental schedule I had. So, but in this current YouTube paradigm, is a different. I have to. It's a different. It's similar approach, but I have to take a different strategy actually. So more about brainstorming and all that. What topics I want to talk about. So the main idea is you have to push through whatever it is, because it's consistency that puts you ahead of a lot of people. Because I was looking at someone, I was just observing someone's channel, and I was very shocked how every single day the person drops at least 2 videos, some days 3 4. I'm like, and I think the person should be close to 100, I think 300 and something thousand followers every single day, and the person has dropped more than 1,000 videos. And I've forgotten the year actually, but these few these few points, I was stunned. So that means every day he has been dropping, or she has been dropping 2 to 3 videos consistently. It's quite intimidating, it's quite, for me, I saw it as a challenge. I was like, oh, and I'm slacking and it takes me time. So you have to understand that to get or to achieve anything in life in general, whatever it is, because it's broad, life is so broad, you have to be consistent. You have to do it anyway. regardless of the way you feel. You just have to do it. It might sometimes look like it's not perfect, but once you start, the flow would come. That's one thing I've always understood, because I remember then when I used to make music. Why? One of the reasons, I know, I'm looking back now and I'm thinking, one of the main reasons why I didn't push through, I think, was because I wasn't that consistent enough, and I wasn't thinking like a businessman. I wasn't thinking like someone who really wants to be heard. I wasn't thinking like someone who wants to be public. That was my problem. I was struggling with that element of publicity. Okay, I want to be outside, I want people to hear me. I never thought of it. I wasn't even thinking about it. So that was why I was much more low key and not just doing things inconsistent. Unlike now, like regardless of whatever the fears I have, which I've overridden over time, and I've realized that I have to put myself out there regardless. I have to put myself out there and say my own thoughts about different things, and have conversations with people. So do it anyway, regardless, whatever it is. Just do it, and don't, even when it feels like you are not in your element, you're not doing, you're not in that in that mood. Some people call it inspiration. Just do it. That's one thing I've learned, and it's one of those things that distinguish great people from talented people, because at the end of the day, it's about consistency. It's a marathon and not a sprint.